What's up everyone? In this video I'll be demonstrating a few basic ways you can utilize my 3D printed scribe guides to make custom panels for your models. I'll be showing you how I end up with an evenly spaced design without guide tape or the need to spend time triple checking your measurements. Using this spare part, this is the basic design that we're going to be making. For this example we'll be using both the straight scribe guides and the 45 degree. Both come in a multitude of sizes. For this example, we'll be using the 1mm and 5mm straight guide and the 4mm 45 degree guide. The 4mm straight guide will be used later. Before scribing the part, I like to lay out the design using the scribe guides. I'll use a pencil and draw it out and make sure it looks exactly how I want it to. The first line will be the top line using the 5mm scribe guide. When using the guides, it's important that the part is seated nice and tight into the guide itself. This is going to prevent it from moving around, and it's also going to make sure that your lines are nice and even. Next, I'm going to be scribing the sides. I'll be using the 1mm straight guide along the edge. These guides work really good for doing border scribes. You're going to end up with a nice even border around the entire outside of the part. The 1mm guide is the smallest guide in the set, so it is a little bit tricky to line up. You just want to take your time. Using the 5mm straight scribe guide to finish off the bottom of the part, and this is going to close off the box. With the box complete, we'll just take our 45 degree 4mm scribe guide and just put it on the middle and add a little bit of detailing. At this point, I'm just going over the part now, looking at the corners, making sure everything's nice and clean, and just doing a little bit of tidy up. And here's the final product, a nice simple panel line design done without any scribe tape or really measuring. An unexpected benefit of the guides is the ability to precisely place plating and details on your model. The guides come in 0.5mm increments, making it very easy to center detail parts. They also allow for precise placement of larger parts on your model, ensuring that they're parallel to the outside edge of the piece that you're trying to attach them. Here you can see I'm using the 4mm straight edge just to ensure that the small detail part is centered and also parallel to the bottom edge of the part. Here's my Gym Sniper 2. About 75% of this model was scribed using the guides. The guides are not a replacement for tape, however they augment each other. On the rounded portions of the calves, I did use the guides to draw out my lines, but then I transferred over to tape to make the scribes. The guides were used extensively on the front and back skirts of this model, as well as the limbs and custom backpack. This gives you an example of the real-world application of these guides. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to get your hands on your own guide, the files are free. I will link to them in the description. If you don't have a 3D printer or you just want to support this channel, I do have the guides available through my store. While you're there, don't forget to pick up your vent jig. Click here to watch that tutorial. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider it. I have some cool non-3D printed tools that I'm currently testing, and the fastest way to find out about them is by clicking the notification bell. Check out my Instagram and Facebook pages to get updates on all the projects I'm currently working on. I appreciate everyone taking the time to watch my videos. The support has been amazing, and I will see you in the next video.